Yeah. Late night, late night, engine low, city lights on my skin, black leather, silver moonlight, rolling slow through downtown streets. Got your name inside my silence, got your memory on repeat. I don't need to call you tonight, I know exactly where you are. Some connections don't need talking when the feeling runs this far. I keep my hands upon the wheel, keep my thoughts beneath control. But every time the bass drops low, I feel you getting close. You got midnight on my mind, and your shadow in my room. I can feel you in the silence, like a perfume in the blue. I don't need to say too much, you already know my style. Come and sit beside me, stay with me a while. Your heels echo through the hallway, slow footsteps across the floor. You don't ask me where I'm going, you know I've been here before. Low lights falling on your shoulders, soft reflection in your eyes. There's a fire underneath us, but we never have to light it. I don't rush what feels expensive, ooh, I don't chase what feels sincere. Ooh, when I give you my attention, ooh, you should know I want you here. You got midnight on my mind, and your shadow in my room, and your shadow in my room. I can feel you in the silence, like a perfume in the blue. I don't need to say too much, you already know my style. Come and sit beside me, stay with me a while. I know the night can make us reckless, but I don't lose myself. I can want you without needing anything from someone else. If you stay, stay because you feel it. If you leave, I'll understand. I don't hold what doesn't choose me. That's the way I know I am. You got midnight on my mind, and your shadow in my room. I can feel you in the silence, it's like a perfume in the blue. I don't need to say too much, you already know my style. Come and sit beside me, stay with me a while. Engine low, lights fading, your name still on my mind all night, all night. Yeah. 2 a.m. City still awake, but I'm not looking back. Black clouds hanging over downtown, neon dripping on the street. I've been walking through the silence with the rhythm underneath. I don't tell them what I'm feeling, I don't show them every scar. Some things are better kept in shadows. Some truths don't need a bar. I learned patience from the lonely nights, learn restraint from every loss. Now I know the price of giving, and I know what silence costs. I don't need to explain why I move the way I do. I don't need to chase approval. I don't need to prove what's true. Let the city keep on talking. Let the neon hide my name. I'm comfortable in my silence. I don't need to explain. You can read it in my posture. I don't move without a plan. There's a quiet kind of confidence when you finally know the man. I remember being reckless, giving everything away. Now I choose who gets my presence and who only gets my space. I don't hold on to resentment. I don't carry borrowed pain. Some people leave for reasons, and some lessons leave a stain. I don't need to explain why I move the way I do. I don't need to chase approval. I don't need to prove what's true. Let the city keep on talking. Let the neon hide my name. Neon hide my name. I'm comfortable in my silence. I don't need to explain. If I love you, you'll feel it. I won't need to say too much. If I trust you, you'll know it by the way I show up. And if I walk away tomorrow, know I gave you all I could. I don't leave because I'm heartless. I leave when staying does no good. I don't need to explain why I move the way I do. Why I don't need to chase approval. I don't need to prove what's true. Let the city keep on talking. Let the neon hide my name. Let the neon hide my name. I'm comfortable in my silence. I don't need to explain. No need to explain. No need to pretend. Some men speak with words. I speak with how I stay. When the city sleeps, that's when I hear myself. Lights down, midnight shadows on the ceiling. Rain is falling on the glass. I've been thinking about the distance between who I was and who I am. I don't carry every memory. Like a debt I have to pay. Some things taught me how to love. Some taught me how to walk away. Now I move a little slow, but I see a little more. I don't knock on closed doors. I don't beg for what was yours. When the city sleeps, I can finally breathe. No voices in my head, no remember what I need: a quiet heart, a steady hand, and someone who believes. There's a woman in my memory, still dancing underneath the lights. She could read between my silence, like she knew me overnight. But love isn't always staying. Sometimes love means letting go. If I have to lose somebody just to find myself, I'll know. I don't blame you for the leaving, I don't blame myself for pain. Every ending has a purpose, even when it feels the same. When the sea sleeps, I can finally breathe. No voices in my head, no one telling me who to be. When the sea sleeps, I remember what I need: a quiet heart, a steady hand, and someone who believes. Maybe someday you'll come back, maybe I won't need you then. Maybe some doors close forever just to make us whole again. I won't chase the past tonight, I won't fight the hands of time. If it's meant to find me, it will meet me where I stand. When the sea sleeps, I can finally breathe. No voices in my head, no one telling me who to be. When the sea sleeps, I remember what I need: a quiet heart, a steady hand, and someone who believes. When the city sleeps, I don't feel alone. I finally hear the man I've been becoming all alone. Lights low, phone face down. Let the night breathe. Moonlight resting on the curtains, shadows moving on the wall. I can hear the city turning, but I don't hear it at all. There's a calm inside my chest now that I never had before. I don't need to know the reason, I don't need to ask for more. I learned to keep my distance from the things that steal my peace. Some doors close without a warning, some goodbyes are meant to be. I'm walking through the velvet silence with a little darkness on my skin. No one knows the weight I'm carrying, no one knows the war within. I don't need to speak about it, I don't need to make it known. Some of the strongest men you meet learn picture still inside my drawer, but I never look at it. Funny how a heart can miss you and still know that you're not it. I remember all the late nights when I promised I'd stay close, but a promise made in weakness isn't something I should hold. Now the room is getting colder and the skyline turns to blue. I don't hate you for the leaving, I just finally chose me. Walking through the velvet silence with a little darkness on my skin. No one knows the weight I'm carrying. No one knows the war within. I don't need to speak about it, I don't need to make it known. Some of the strongest men you meet learn to stand alone. I don't need revenge, I don't need your tears, I don't need to prove that I survived the years. Let the past stay buried, let the old flame fade. A man becomes much stronger when he stops needing to be saved. I'm walking through the velvet silence with a little darkness on my skin. No one knows the weight I'm carrying. No one knows the war within. I don't need to speak about it, I don't need to make it known. Some of the strongest men you meet learn to stand alone. Lights low, heart steady, no regrets, just me. Walking home through the velvet silence. Late night, city lights fading. Let it breathe, I wear the night like a tailored jacket. No one sees what lies beneath. I've been learning how to hold my silence without letting it bury me. Every room can feel my presence, but I never need to take the stage. I've got nothing left to prove now, I just carry what I came to face. I don't react to every shadow, I don't answer every call. There's a strength in knowing when to speak and knowing when to let it fall. There's a way to a quiet man, but he carries it with grace. He doesn't need to raise his voice to make you feel his place. That nearly broke me. I've had doors I couldn't close. I've watched people turn to strangers, and I learned to let them go. I give you my time, you should know it means something. If I give you my heart, you should know I don't give it lightly. I can love without losing myself, I can leave without turning cold. That's the balance I've been learning, that's the man I choose to hold. To a quiet man, he carries it with grace. He doesn't need to raise his voice to make you feel this place. There's a fire underneath the calm, there's a story in his eyes. He learned to keep his heart protected without letting love pass by. Lights low, engine slow, no need for words. You can feel the weight of a quiet man. Yeah. 2 a.m. Rain on the windshield, don't say a word. City lights are fading slowly, in the mirror red and gold. I've been driving with your silence, like a secret I can hold. Your perfume stays on my collar, your reflection follows mine. Something about the way you looked at me made the whole world lose its time. I don't need to ask you reasons, I don't need to know your past. Some nights are better understood by the way they make you last. Smoke in the rearview, your eyes still on my mind. Low bass underneath us, while we're running out of time. Come a little closer, let the silence do the talking. I don't need to chase you, you already know I'm watching. Black leather underneath my fingers, your hand resting next to mine. No promises between us, just a feeling we don't define. I've learned to keep my emotions like a fire behind the glass, warm enough to pull you closer, never burning what we have. I don't move without intention, I don't give my trust away, but tonight you have my attention, and I'm letting it stay. Smoke in the rearview, your eyes still on my mind. Low bass underneath us, while we're running out of time. Come a little closer, let the silence do the talking. I don't need to chase you, you already know I'm watching. Maybe we don't need tomorrow, maybe tonight is enough. Maybe all the things we're hiding, all the things that make you love. I won't hold you with a promise, I won't pull you with a lie. If you wanna stay beside me, you can tell me with your eyes. Smoke in the rearview, I still on my mind. Low bass underneath us, while we're running after midnight. Why you slow? You know the feeling. City sleeping through the window, neon falling on your skin. I can feel the room get quieter every time you let me in. You don't have to say you miss me, I can see it in your eyes. There's a language in your silence that we both don't have to hide. I don't rush a moment like this, I don't need to force the night. Ooh, there's a certain kind of tension when the feeling feels is right after midnight. Look at me, tell me what you really see. No more noise, no alibis, just your heartbeat next to mine. After midnight, stay a while, let me read that quiet smile. I don't need to make a sound, you already know who's around. Low bass, moving through the leather, rain is tapping on the glass. You lean closer without asking, and I let the moment last. I've been careful with my distance, I've been patient with my trust, but the way you move beside me makes restraint feel dangerous. I don't need to own the moment, I don't need to make demands, I don't need to make demands. If you wanna stay beside me, you already understand. After midnight, look at me, tell me what you really see. No more noise, no alibis, just your heartbeat next to mine. After midnight, stay a while, let me read that quiet smile. I don't need to make a sound, you already know who's around. I don't promise what tomorrow brings, I don't pretend I know the way, but tonight I know you're closer, and I'm not walking away. There's a power in the quiet, there's a fire under control. Sometimes the deepest kind of wanting never needs to be told. After midnight, look at me, tell me what you really see. No more noise, no alibis, just your heartbeat next to mine. After midnight, stay a while, let me read that quiet smile. I don't need to make a sound, you already know who's around. After midnight, lights low, no words tonight, just you, just me, just the feeling. Yeah. Late night, city breathing slow, I learned something, silence can say everything. Rain falling softly on the window, dark room, one light on the floor. I don't need to feel the silence like I needed to before. I've been through nights that broke my patience, I watched good things disappear, but every loss made me more certain about the man I wanna be here. I don't speak to impress, I don't move to be seen. There's a different kind of power in knowing what you mean. There's weight in the silence when the man knows knows who he is. No need for explanations, no need to prove the strength within. I let the night surround me, I let the old pain fade. The world can keep on shouting, I don't have to play that game. There's weight in the silence, and I carry it with grace. The gentleman stays composed, even when the pressure tests his faith. Deep bass moving underneath the floor, your shadow dancing by the door. You look at me like you can see every battle underneath. I don't hide the things I live through, I just don't let them leave. A scar can be a quiet reminder of everything a man can leave. Come closer if you trust me, but never out of fear. Real connection doesn't need control, it only needs to feel sincere. There's weight in the silence, when the man knows who he is. No need for explanations, no need to prove the strength within. I let the night surround me, I let the old pain fade. The world can keep on shouting, I don't have to play that game. There's weight in the silence, and I carry it with grace. A gentleman stays composed, even when the pressure tests his faith. Maybe I was once afraid of losing what I couldn't keep. Now I understand the difference between love and needing someone to complete me. So if you stay, I'll value you. If you leave, I'll wish you well. I won't turn love into a prison, and I won't make my heart a cell. There's weight in the silence, oh, but there's freedom in it too. I don't need to own tomorrow to appreciate what's true. Let the city keep on moving, let the midnight come and go. I know exactly where I'm standing, and that's all I need to know. Late night, low lights, no explanations, just a man at peace with himself.
Slow lights, cold night, your silhouette is fading, but I still feel you here. Midnight leaning on the window, city dressed in silver smoke. I remember how you looked at me like you already knew I'd go. I don't make promises lightly, I don't give my heart away, but you found the door I kept locked and somehow made me wanna stay. Now the room is getting colder, but I'm colder than before. Not because I stopped feeling, I just know what I'm feeling for. There's velvet in the dark tonight, soft memories under neon lights. I can feel your touch without your hands, but I won't reach for what I can't have. You a fire in a quiet room, a beautiful kind of danger too. And even when the night gets hard, I keep my peace inside the dark. Black coffee sitting on the table, your old picture turned face down. I don't need another reason to keep you somewhere you're not around. I gave you more than words could tell you, more than pride would ever show. But love can't lose its meaning when only one heart wants to grow. So I breathe into the silence, let the old emotions fade. A man can miss somebody deeply and still refuse to be afraid. There's velvet in the dark tonight, soft memories under neon lights. I can feel your touch without your hands, but I won't reach for what I can't have. You a fire in a quiet room, a beautiful kind of danger too. And even when the night gets hard, I keep my peace inside the dark. If you ever see me someday, walking like I never knew your name, don't mistake my silence for regret. Some doors close without hatred. I love you in the only way I knew, with a steady heart and nothing to prove. But now the night belongs to me, and that's where I'm learning how to breathe. There's velvet in the dark tonight, but I don't need you by my side. Your memory can stay where it belongs, somewhere between the night and dawn. You a fire in a quiet room, a beautiful kind of danger too. And when the morning finds my heart, I'll leave your shadow in the dark. Slow lights, cold night, no bitterness, just goodbye. Late night, low lights, I don't say much anymore. Some things you only understand when you've been through the storm. City lights reflecting on the glass, another night, another piece of my past. I used to chase what I couldn't hold, now I let it go before it gets old. I learned that silence has a language of its own, and a strong heart doesn't need to be shown. I don't need applause, I don't need a crowd. I know who I am when the room gets loud. Oh, I've been through the fire, I slept with the rain, lost a few people, found myself again. I'm not the man I was before. I don't knock on closed doors anymore. If you leave, I let you go. If you stay, then let it show. I carry my scars like a tailored suit. Every loss taught me something true. No need to prove what I already know. I'm at peace with the man I become. Midnight, sitting heavy on my shoulders. Every year somehow makes me colder. Not without feeling, just harder to fool. A quiet heart can still be powerful. I remember nights when I needed your voice. Now I make my own without making noise. There's something beautiful about standing alone, when you finally stop searching for a home. I don't hold resentment, I don't chase revenge. Some chapters close softly, some stories simply end. I'm not the man I was before. I don't knock on closed doors anymore. If you leave, I let you go. If you stay, then let it show. I carry my scars like a tailored suit. Every loss taught me something true. No need to prove what I already know. I'm at peace with the man I become. Maybe you remember me, the man who gave too much. Maybe you still wonder why I don't reach out as much. Nothing personal, nothing cold, I just finally learned my worth. Sometimes becoming stronger means walking away from than I was before. I don't beg for love anymore. What is real will never need me. A desperate heart down on his knees. I carry my scars with quiet pride. No more running from what's inside. The night is dark, but I can't see the man I was meant to be. Low lights, deep thoughts, no regrets. I became the man I needed all along. Yeah. Midnight on the boulevard, low lights, windows down. No rush tonight, let the city talk. Black suit, silver watch, 2 a.m. Your perfume still lingers in the wind. I don't say much, I don't have to. One look from me, you know what I came to do. Slow ride, dark glass, empty streets, deep bass moving underneath. You got that midnight kind of grace that makes the quiet man forget his place. Come closer, take your time, let the silence cross the line. No pressure, no need to pretend. Tonight we don't know where it ends. Gentlemen, after midnight, I keep my feelings dressed in black. You can see it in my eyes. dancing on the windshield, your hand resting softly next to mine. I don't need diamonds to impress you, I just give you something money can't buy. A little conversation, a little smoke, your laugh cutting through the silence. I don't chase, I don't force, I let chemistry make the choice. Come closer, breathe me in, let the night begin again. No promises we can't defend, just two souls without an end. Gentlemen after midnight, I keep my feelings dressed in black. Ooh, you can see it in my eyes, I don't have to say it like that. Let the city disappear. Put your worries somewhere far. If you wanna stay right here, you already know where we are. I know what I want, I don't need to rush. There's power in patience, there's meaning in touch. You don't need to ask, you don't need to guess. Some things sound better when they're left unsaid. Midnight, low bass underneath the stars, you and me in slow motion, while the city sleeps beneath our heart. Let the night take its time, let the moment stay untouched. No need to call it love tonight, just don't let go too much. 2 a.m. Still driving, still breathing, still keeping it quiet. Yeah. 11:45, city moving slow. You don't have to ask, you already know. Black, glass, rain falling down the street, low bass underneath, moving with the beat. You walking wearing midnight like a second skin. No need for introductions, I know where you've been. I keep my voice low, let the silence speak. You got that kind of look that makes a strong man weak. One hand on the wheel, one thought in my head. Tonight ain't about the things we left unsaid. Come closer, don't rush, let the room disappear. I can read your silence when you get this near. Velvet after dark, you and me, no lights. Your eyes leave a mark underneath the city sky. I don't need forever, I just need tonight, Let me hold a moment till the morning turns the lights. Clean guitar, talking through the atmosphere. Soft little echoes when you pull me near. Your perfume mixing with the rain outside, and every little movement got me losing track of time. I don't make a promise just to make you stay. I don't play the games that other men play. You can trust how quiet when I look your way. Everything I'm feeling doesn't need a word to say. Come closer, don't rush, let the whole world fade. There's something in your silence that I don't wanna escape. Velvet after dark, ooh, you and me, no lights. Your eyes leave a mark underneath the city sky. I don't need forever, I
closer now. Let me read your heart without asking you how. I don't need forever, I don't need a name. Some nights become a memory before they ever fade. City lights below us, rain against the glass. No need to say goodbye, just let the moment last.
Yeah. 2 in the morning, rain against the glass. Some things don't need words, some things belong to the past. I saw your name light up my phone, but I left it there, I let it go. Funny how a heart can change without making a sound. I used to wonder where you were, now I don't need to know for sure. I found a kind of peace in not needing you around. I don't carry anger, I don't carry blame. I just learned to walk away without explaining. I don't need to explain why I don't come back. I gave you my heart, you gave me reasons to step back. I don't need to be cold, I don't need to pretend. Sometimes a gentleman knows when a story has to end. Black leather on the passenger seat, low bass underneath my heartbeat. The city moves like a slow motion dream, and I'm somewhere in between. I remember every word you said, every promise hanging by a thread. But I won't let yesterday tell me who I am today. I don't chase closure, I don't need revenge. I just close the door and never turn again. I don't need to explain why I don't come back. I gave you my heart, you gave me reasons to step back. I don't need to be cold, I don't need to pretend. Sometimes a gentleman knows when a story has to end. Maybe you thought I'd fall apart, maybe you thought you'd keep my heart, but I learned something in the dark. A quiet man can make a brand new start. No hard feelings, ooh, no final scene, ooh, just a little distance, ooh, between you and me. I don't need to explain why I don't come back. I left with my dignity and I won't take that back. I don't need to be loud to know where I stand. Sometimes the strongest goodbye comes from a quiet man. 2 in the morning, rain against the glass. No need to explain. After midnight, when the city slows, when the neon fades and the cold wind blows, I drive alone through the empty streets with a heavy heart and a steady beat. Smoking the air, lights on the glass, watching all the memories pass. I don't hold on to what is gone. I learn to heal when the night moves on. Dark rooms taught me how to breathe, how to let go of what won't leave. Every scar that I carry inside built the man you see tonight. I don't need to speak too much, my silence is enough. No need to prove what I became, the calm before the flame. After midnight, I come alive. Under the moon, I learn to survive. Deep 808 beneath my soul, keeping my heart steady in control. I don't chase, I don't break. I know the choices that I made. Quiet power, steady eyes, a gentleman beneath the skies. Come closer, feel the atmosphere. There's no pretending when I'm here. No loud words, no need to fight. Just two shadows in the night. Your perfume still stays in the room, like a memory wrapped in blue. Soft whispers from another time, still dancing somewhere in my mind. But I don't lose myself again. I know the difference between love and pain. A heart can be open and strong without needing someone to belong. Slow guitar through the darkness plays like a ghost from better days. Every note falls perfectly, like a secret meant for me. I move with patience, I move with grace, never rushing what I can't replace. The world can't run, the world can't chase. I found my rhythm, found my place. I was built in the quiet moments when nobody saw me change. Through the storms and broken roads, I learned to carry my name. No anger left inside my chest, only peace, only respect. The strongest man don't need to show everything they already know. After midnight, I come alive. No more shadows I need to hide. Deep bass moving through the dark, still protecting my inner spark. Calm energy, controlled desire, a slow burning endless fire. No crown, no need for fame. The night remembers my name. Steady beneath these lights, where the world disappears tonight. No promises, no disguise, just the truth behind our eyes. After midnight, the city sleeps, a silence speaks, and I remain. The city wears a black silk tie tonight. Street lights whisper truths they always hide. Every shadow knows a man I've been. Every scar became the skin I'm in. No more chasing echoes through the rain. No more calling out forgotten names. Silence fits me better than applause. Peace was never something I could force. The clock keeps talking to an empty room, but I don't feel the slow approaching moon. Some hearts shout just to prove they're alive. Mine learned how to breathe without the fire. I carry stones beneath the steady face, a quiet fire no one can replace. You won't hear the weight inside my chest, only calm where chaos came to rest. After midnight I remain, standing taller through the pain. No revenge, no desperate cries. Only truth behind my eyes. If tomorrow calls my name, I'll arrive the very same. Gentle hands and iron soul. Losing pieces made me whole. Velvet darkness wraps around the glass, watching every memory slowly pass. Love was never something I could own. It was only borrowed till it was gone. Every goodbye polished something deep. Every promise taught me what to keep. Now I move like rivers under stone, strong enough to stand completely alone. I don't need the room to know my worth. Stars don't ask permission from the earth. Even in the absence of your light, I became my own horizon line. The night still speaking in a lower tone, reminding me that kings walk home alone. No loud victories to celebrate, just quiet grace becoming my escape. After midnight I remain, standing taller through the pain. No revenge, no desperate cries. Only truth behind my eyes. If tomorrow calls my name, I'll arrive the very same. Gentle hands and iron soul. Losing pieces made me whole. No diamonds on my wrist, just time I chose to save. No crown upon my head, just lessons that I gave. The deepest rivers never rush, the strongest hearts don't always touch. Some victories I never seen, they live inside the space between. So let the skyline fade away. I'm not afraid of ending days. Every midnight made me see the only man I need is me. After midnight I remain, calm inside the falling rain. No applause to fill the air, still I know that I was there. Every silence holds my name, every loss became a flame. Gentle heart, relentless soul, quiet men don't lose control. After midnight I remain, still becoming who I am. The city sleeps, night forgives. I breathe once more. don't simply live. Two a.m. the city slow. Neon fading soft and low. Every window has a tale. Every promise leaves a trail. I've been speaking through my eyes, never trading truth for lies. Some things lose their voice with time. Some become a quiet rhyme. Coffee cold beside the flame. Nothing here is quite the same. I don't wrestle with regret. I just learn and don't forget. The night taught me how to breathe, how to hold and how to leave. Not every ending needs a sound. Some just settle to the ground. I walk where the silence glows. Only heaven knows what nobody knows. Every heartbeat wears a suit. Every scar has taken root. I don't need to own the room. Calm is stronger than perfume. Let the world keep chasing gold. I was built to carry soul. Rain writes letters on the street, echoes dancing at my feet. Love was never meant to stay, still it shaped the man today. Every loss became a guide, teaching grace instead of pride. Heavy nights became my art, turning shadows into art. I don't count what slipped away, only what remained to stay. Faith is quiet, deep and slow, like a river steady flow. I forgive without a word, even if it goes unheard. Peace is not a fragile thing, it's the weight a soul can bring. If you see me standing still, know I'm climbing every hill. Gentle hands can move the sea. Strength is calm eventually. I walk where the silence glows, carrying dreams nobody knows. Every midnight made me whole. Every wound refined my soul. Through the fading light, morning starts inside the night. No parade, no grand parade, just a man who isn't afraid. Soft, 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 soft footsteps. Slow, slow heartbeat. The city sleeping, but my soul never stop walking. Midnight tailored in a charcoal sky, chrome reflections as the hours slide. The city's heartbeat underneath my feet. 808s moving slow and deep. My silhouette across the hotel glass. A man who learned to let the moment pass. No heavy chains, no borrowed confidence. Only calm with quiet consequence. The air is rich with smoke and rain. Every breath erases yesterday. Some people talk to fill the room. I let the silence bloom. Every pause has a purpose. Every look tells enough. The strongest currents underwater never have to rush. Shadows wear cologne tonight, blending into velvet light. Every heartbeat dressed in black, never asking to come back. Stay close, breathe slow, let the whole world lose control. When the skyline starts to fade, we'll still be wrapped in midnight. Guitar sighs through empty air, like secrets only darkness shares. One muted phrase, one fading tone makes this whole city feel like home. She reads my eyes instead of my lips, like she's listening between the riffs. No promises across the table, just two souls perfectly unstable. I learned desire moves the best when it isn't trying to impress. A steady hand, an open mind, leave the restless world behind. Luxury isn't what you show, it's what you never have to prove. The night rewards the patient heart, not the loudest move. Shadows wear cologne tonight, blending into velvet light. Every heartbeat dressed in black, never asking to come back. Stay close, breathe slow, let the whole world lose control. And the skyline starts to fade, we'll still be wrapped in midnight. No headlines, no spotlight, just moonlight sliding down the glass. No countdown, no destination, only rhythm, only intuition. If this moment disappears, it was never meant to stay. Beautiful things don't beg for forever, they simply leave their trace. Shadows wear cologne tonight, moving with the city's light, moving with the city's light. Every step a quiet flame, every step a quiet flame. Every silence knows my name. Slow pulse, cool soul, nothing missing, nothing goes. When the sunrise calls my eyes, I'll still belong to midnight. The last train passes, the last chord fades, the bass still lingers, and somewhere between the neon and the dawn, I leave without a sound. Rain on the window, city breathing slow. Street lights painting gold on the road below. Hands on the wheel, thoughts in my mind, leaving yesterday somewhere behind. Dark leather seats and a choir, a little smoke, a little perfume. No need to rush, no need to chase. I Find my rhythm, I find my place. I want the weight that nobody sees. Carry my storm silently, but every night they try to break me. Built the man standing here today. I don't need a crowd around me. I don't need the world to crown me. Power lives in the way I stand. Peace is the mark of a stronger man. I'm a midnight gentleman, walking where the shadows end. Deep bass moving through my veins, like a slow song in the rain. Calm eyes, steady hand, I know exactly who I am. No noise, no need to pretend. I was built by the nights I spent. Come closer, feel the silence. There's a beauty in the quiet. When the city loses light, I become my own sunrise. Your reflection in the passenger side, moonlight dancing in your eyes. No perfect words, no perfect lines, just two souls meeting at the right time. I don't promise you forever, with words that disappear like weather. I show you through the way I move, through every little thing I do. Oh, softly playing in the dark, like a whisper from the heart. Atmosphere wrapped around us, like a secret only we trust. No games, no hidden intentions, only honest conversations. A gentleman knows the value of a moment worth remembering. I've been the fire, I've been the rain, and I've learned to smile through the pain. Now I don't fight it, but I can't change it. I let life move at its own pace. If you stay, I'll make it real. No illusions, only what we feel. Two hearts underneath the stars, finding peace exactly where we are. I'm a midnight gentleman, walking where the shadows end. Deep bass under city lights, keeping my soul alive tonight. Calm heart, quiet power, growing stronger every hour. No crown, no need to defend. I know myself until the end, yeah. Stay with me through the silence, where the night becomes time. No words needed, no disguise, just your shadow next to mine. Midnight calling, the streets are sleeping. My heart is steady, my soul is breathing. Still I walk, still I ride.
Found your message again.
Tonight, room dark, no sleep. Phone light cutting through the sheet. Thumb it playing, there you were. Soft little laugh, one whisper word. You said my name like home back then. Now it sounds like somewhere I ain't been. Funny how a 10-second sound can bring a whole grown man down. I know I should let it go, but pain got habits of its own. Every time I hear your tone, I feel less alone. That old voice still got your warmth in every syllable. That old voice still make the silence feel livable. That old voice you moved on, but I don't know how to stop replaying what I lost the most. One tap and I'm back in your glow. That old voice I met new people, smiled on cue. Said I'm good when it ain't true. Nobody knows the things I keep. like little ghosts inside my screen. You call me back from months ago, still hit harder than it should, I know. Some memories don't need a face, just one sound to wreck the place. I know I should let it go. The pain got habits of its own. Every time I hear your tone, I feel less alone. That old voice, no, still got your warmth in every syllable. That old voice, no, still make the silence feel livable. That old voice, no, you moved on but I don't know how to stop replaying what I lost the most. Once I happen, I'm back in your glow. That old voice, no, maybe one day I'll erase it. Maybe one day you won't harm me. Maybe one night I won't need your old hello to fall asleep. That old voice, no, still got my heart acting miserable. That old voice, no, that old voice, no, still make the distance feel physical. That old voice, no, you gone now but somehow close, living in a speaker that I hold too long. One tap and I'm weak again, no joke. That old voice, no, yeah.
Found your message again?
Should've deleted it.